Let's get to Renee with a breakdown of our COVID numbers, and we're seeing a record number of cases today.
Yeah, we do have some big numbers to report to you today, and also the state making a few changes in terms of how they're reporting this new data that we're seeing. But today we can tell you 12,314 new cases of coronavirus being reported here in our state over the last 24-hour period. Also 23 new deaths to report to you. Now it's the testing numbers that are looking a little different, and the state really trying to pull out the data and be able to display the data when it comes to people that are retesting. So what I can tell you is that if someone tests negative for the virus multiple times and then tests positive, their negative test result will then be removed and then replaced with a positive test. Now, the state saying that they've also noticed an increase in people that are getting tested over and over and over again. Their test will only be counted once. So there isn't any issue of are these positive cases being, more than one test attributing to that. These are all individual cases. So again, 12,314 new cases being reported to you today. The number of new diagnostic tests, now this is where it gets a little bit confusing, 19,195. Now the state on their blog reported some 37,000 new tests, period. I'm not seeing that reflected here within their summary on the data dashboard, no matter how you look at these numbers. I'm assuming that they may update and change throughout the morning, so do anticipate that. In terms of these laboratory testing numbers, one of the things that they want to display is just how good Arizona is getting at testing more people and also highlighting the needs that their laboratory partners have. So when we see those laboratory partners start to dial back from just being able to show up, have a test done, get results in 60 minutes, they're showing the demand for those tests has increased to such a rate that now some of those testing centers we're seeing need to pull back a little bit and make sure that people have appointments so that they can keep those test results within a reasonable period of time. Right now, very small specimen, but it is attributing to that rate of positivity so far for the week at 23%. So we do expect that to adjust. It always does. Last week, we're still looking at 18% positivity rate. Of course, the real issue here is how many of these tests that we see positive end up in the hospital, and you're seeing big numbers again here today, 3,157 patients being treated for coronavirus-like symptoms. What does that mean in terms of our local hospitals and our ICU beds and the ability to take care of these patients? Well, we are hovering in an 8 to 10% availability percentage in terms of ICU beds available throughout the state. So, of course, these numbers getting increasingly worse, and of course, the state tells you right on the first page here that these numbers may not be reflective of the last 4 to 7 days. So we anticipate as we move throughout the week that these numbers could change, they could get worse, and we're anticipating that. We're going to keep our eye on it and get some more information on exactly the changes that the state has made in terms of reporting that lab data today. Celeste?